Rashad, why you didn't
Anyways,
hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
What's down? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad, and this is the channel. I have a fun fact for you guys to start off today, because I just saw this, man. I just saw this, so I wanted to, I guess, share it with you all. I guess I might. This should be a good short, but we'll see. Did you know that Zoe or Miss Z, Master Z, this woman right here, she does like really good music breakdowns and stuff. And I don't know, bro. They're always really good and everything like that. Did you know she was on Corey in the House as a kid? She was on Corey in the House as a child, bro. Hold on, let me see if I'll pull this up. She was on Corey in the House as a kid, dog. That's her right there. The girl on the thing. Hold on. Scroll in. That's crazy. She was on Corey in the House as a kid. I'll pull up some of her stuff so you guys can see it. A lot of her stuff probably has music in it, so I can't play the full thing, but yeah.
On to your favorite genre. We're getting word we cannot shoot this way.
The dress.
She's got music in the background of the thing. But yeah, she moved to Atlanta. She was on the Beltline, and shout out to GA Followers. GA Followers interviewed her and was asking her about Hollywood and acting. So I looked her up. I saw she was an actress, but she was apparently on dang Corey in the House as a child. I did not know that. That was something, bro. That was something, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's crazy, bro. I am literally. It's like my last couple days in the A. Headed out. It would have been sensational to get this interview. But it is what it is, dog. It is what it is. Maybe next time, man. Shout out to Zoli Griggs. That's her name, Zoli Griggs. And yeah. I don't know. It's just like, I was like, she was on Corey in the House? That's insane, bro. Shout out to Corey in the House. Shout out Kyle Massey, man. Shout out Corey Massey. Shout out to the Massey brothers. I hope everything's going well with them. I know that Kyle Massey had a legal situation a couple of years ago. I hope that was all settled out. Things of that sort on both ends. And yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Just a crazy fun fact that like that's the same person? Had no clue. But yeah. Okay. All right, next. Let's get into the stuff, man. It's trouble in paradise for LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. LeBron James from Shams, Karina. Full ESPN story on LeBron James exercising his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-2026 season and what it means for his Los Angeles Lakers future. This was written by Shams, once again. Shams. I'm sorry, I always say Shams and then Shams. LeBron James picks up his $52.6 million option monitoring the Lakers' moves. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James is exercising his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-2026 season. Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul told ESPN on Sunday. Excuse me, hold on, give me a second. James, the NBA's career scoring leader, wants to compete for a championship next season and potentially beyond, and will closely monitoring the Lakers' moves and whether the team is positioning itself this offseason to field a title contending roster, Paul said. Quote unquote, LeBron wants to contend for a championship, Paul told ESPN. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance to win it all. We are very appreciative for the partnership that we've had for the past 8 years with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka and consider the Lakers as a critical part of his career. We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage of his life and career. He wants to make every second season he has left count and the Lakers understand that and are supportive and want the best for him. James, 40, is entering his record-setting 23rd NBA season, and he said he wants to has said he remains uncertain about whether he has one more campaign left or wants to play multiple more years. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me get right. Let me lock in. It's 2:30 in the morning. If you guys are like, he's skipping all over the place. It's 2:30 in the morning. Okay. Here we go. James, who has a no-trade clause in his contract, is 50 games away from breaking Robert Parrish's record for most career regular season games. Next season will break a tie with Vince Carter for most seasons played in the NBA history. It remains to be seen whether James will reach season number 24 or beyond. James went out to dinner in New York this past week with his wife Savannah, Miami Heat big man Kevin Love, and his wife Kate, and other confidants. And one of the dinner guests posted a snippet of the night to Instagram where James can be heard saying, "Savannah wants me to effing retire in the next year or so." As Paul laid out, it remains to be seen of how much. Dang, was that supposed to be out? He was out with some friends and someone posted it on Instagram where he said his wife wants him to retire. As Paul laid out, is this it? Where is it? Did they link to it? They didn't. As Paul laid out, it remains to be seen how much of his playing future will remain with the Lakers, despite what James has said in the past. In February 2024, the Warriors inquired about trading for James before the Lakers. Through Paul, told Golden State they were not interested. James expressed his desire to continue playing for the purple and gold. "I am a Laker, and I'm happy and been very happy about being a Laker in the last 6 years, and hopefully it will stay that way," James said. A few months later, Los Angeles drafted James' eldest son, Bronny James, with the number 55 pick to set up a historic father-son tandem, then signed LeBron to a 2-year, $104 million contract extension through July 2024. Oh my goodness. James is a 4-time NBA champion, 4-time Finals MVP, and 4-time league MVP, and has made 21 All-Star games and 21 All-NBA squads. He is also the first 40-year-old to make the All-NBA team. He joined the Lakers in 2018 and led the franchise to the 2020 NBA title and 2023 Western Conference Finals. He averaged 24.4 points and 8.2 assists and 7.8 rebounds this past season, and in his record 20 years streak of averaging at least 25 points per game. Goodness gracious. He was one of 3 players to average 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists from December 30th to the end of the season, along with Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic. James returned to on-court basketball activity this week after suffering a sprained MCL in his left knee in Game 5 of the Lakers' first-round exit to the Minnesota Timberwolves. James averaged 25.4 points, 9 rebounds, and 5.6 assists, 2 steals, and 1.8 blocks in 40.8 minutes per game against the Timberwolves. Following the loss to Minnesota, he spoke openly about the disappointment of not having a chance to compete for a 5th title. "Every season that I did not make it to the finals or did not win the championship has been a disappointment," James said. So it'd be the same for me. It'd be the same offseason of disappointment and unfulfillment. Having an opportunity to play longer and give yourself an opportunity to play for the Larry O'Brien Trophy, nothing changes for me. James was asked about the Lakers' glaring need to add a center after coach J.J. Redick went away from starting big man Jackson Hayes and finished the Minnesota series with a small ball lineup and refrained from expounding on the subject. James said he should keep his thoughts to himself, referring to the Lakers' trade of Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks on February 1st, just 9 days after Davis told ESPN, "I think we need another big." No comment, James said. "I never said that because my guy said what he needed, and he was going the following week, so I got no comment." The Lakers are pursuing a center via free agency or trade, while forward Dorian Finney-Smith declined his player option on Sunday, sources said. ESPN's Dave McMenamin contributed to this report. So yeah, Dave probably wrote a lot of it because he's a writer, and Shams is more of a breaking news. But anyways, there's that. I remember when the Luka trade happened, and I was like, I don't know why everybody's celebrating. Everybody was just celebrating like it was an instant championship, and it was this and it was that. And I was like, there's a reason why Dallas traded Luka Doncic. There's a reason. He's out of shape. In the finals, he was a revolving door. And some of the biggest, and no, not some of the the biggest games of his career, the biggest series of his career. He was a revolving door. His defensive issues glared on the brightest light. Um, all of the issues that he had throughout the season, throughout his entire career, the entire world saw in that final series. Is he cold offensively? 100%. Is he unstoppable offensively? 100%. Does he throw temper tantrums? Yes, he does. Does he get a little dribble the air out the ball sometimes on some possessions? 100%. Is he ball dominant? Yes, 100%. Is he a magician with the ball? Yes. Does he make good things happen with the ball that nobody else can? Yes. But should people automatically throw him in a championship and say, oh, the Lakers going to run it for the next 20 years? No. No. 100% no. And then plus the tandem of Bron and Luka. Okay. Bron was 40. Bron is 40. He's still 40. He's about to be 41 this season. Bron is 40. The Lakers were kind of on a decline. They were starting to figure it out a little bit, maybe, with this AD thing. And then it was like they traded him. They traded AD. And, thank goodness they had a winning streak at the end of the regular season, but it didn't matter much when they got into the playoffs. Ran into Ant-Man. It didn't matter much at that point. But I say all of this to say I wasn't as excited as everybody else was with Luka getting traded to the Lakers and just thinking that, the Lakers have this for the next 20 years. I do think that them making a trade for trading one of LeBron's best friends, AD, for a young superstar and one of the faces of the league, one of the young faces of the league of the next generation and things of that sort, or the current generation, I guess you could say. That was telling LeBron, like, yo, we are planning for a future past you. We are planning for a future after you. And we will get rid of some of your guys and your pieces to do so because your guys and your people aren't working. And he said, well, dang, I just wanted a center, Mark Williams. Like, I thought that's what we were doing. And they were like, nah, little twin, we ain't doing that. So I think the Lakers have made it apparent that they aren't going to just bow down to LeBron anymore. It seemed like they were kind of almost fed up with LeBron for a second. Like, you want AD, we got AD. You wanted Bronny on a team, we got Bronny on the team. You wanted this person, we got this person. You wanted a wing. You wanted a younger star. You wanted more youth on the wings for you. I got Rui Hachimura. We got Austin Reeves. We developed Austin Reeves. We got you Alex Caruso. We couldn't hold on to Caruso, but we got him for you for a little bit. We got Rajon Rondo. We got Carmelo Anthony. We got Dwight Howard. Whatever you needed, we have provided for you. And we got one championship out of it. The past few years have been exits. You're getting older. At some point, you keep teasing retirement. We can't let you hold this franchise hostage. This fan base is hungry for a championship, just like you say you're hungry for a championship, while under the same breath you say championships don't matter. SSB is in the building. What's up, SSB? Man, I can't call it. The main thing, bro, with this situation, dog, I'm thinking it's just like it blew up. It just blew up. LeBron James and the Lakers, it just blew up in his face. Holding on so long. LeBron moving the way he's moved his entire career, or moving like, I know I'm LeBron James. I know I'm bigger than the NBA, or I know I'm as big as the NBA. I know I'm bigger than the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like SSB said LeBron from his standpoint should take the money. 100%. Like, if you're 40 years old and you're on your way out and you want to get as much money as possible, take the money. Because to be honest, you could say, because here's one thing, right? You can say, dang, LeBron, if you want to build a championship, take a pay cut. Decline the option, take a pay cut so they can sign some more guys. At the other time, it's like LeBron, for what he brings, the value he brings to not only the Los Angeles Lakers, but the NBA, is way beyond $52 million. So he's technically underpaid, right? So if he's underpaid, why not take every penny that you can legally take from the NBA, especially if this is like darn near his last, you know what I'm saying, his last contract. So I'll say all of this to say the Lakers thing blew up. I feel like LeBron held on a little too long. No. LeBron didn't hold on too long. I think the Lakers might have held on a little too long with Bron. They probably should have. When people were like, after the AD trade, when people were like, are they going to trade LeBron? I guess they wanted LeBron to show Luka the ropes and be a mentor and play alongside him for half a season. They did it. It happened. We saw what they lost. Okay. LeBron got a podcast episode out of it. Let's move on. Let's flush it. Move on to the next thing. So if I'm the Lakers, I'm looking to trade LeBron. I'm looking to trade LeBron, bro. You only got one more, maybe 2 seasons of LeBron left. If you're building for the future, go ahead and trade LeBron, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now, DeAndre Ayton is not going to get you a championship. DeAndre Ayton is not the missing piece between the current Lakers roster and a Lakers roster that can win a championship, bro. So go ahead, cut your losses, trade LeBron right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're only gonna have him for a maximum 2 more years. So go ahead, get some value out of it. If you're not going to win the championship either way, since Kobe left, the Lakers haven't had a proper rebuild. That's because them jokers, well, I wouldn't say them jokers, they tried to rebuild. It was LeBron that decided to sign to the Lakers. And I guess at that point in time, LeBron, kind of wherever he was going, he was winning titles. When LeBron James calls you and say, I want to play for you, you listen. So, I mean, LeBron kind of messed up the rebuild. Other than Luka right now, the rest of the roster is barely average. 100%. That's what I said. And you know what I was told? Who cares? They got Luka Doncic. I said, okay, bro. How many times in Dallas these past years, especially his first couple years, Luka has no help. Luka don't have no help. He's got he don't have no help. Anthony Irwin, a writer for the Lakers, longtime writer for the Lakers, he said, I will say one thing that I find pretty funny is Lakers fans being annoyed that LeBron isn't making it known that he's been frustrated with the front office. They've also been frustrated with it's funny. That is funny. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the Lakers were rebuilding. At the end of Kobe's reign, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, D'Angelo Russell, and then now you bring in Lonzo Ball. Like they had it. They had it, bro. But then it kind of just blew up when LeBron came in. He blew it up, trade these young guys for some old guys. They got some old guys. It paid off for them. They won a championship with the old crew. Then they got even older, bringing in Carmelo the next season, and it just never worked after that. But yeah, what Anthony Irwin is saying is true right there. And then Dunk Central, they had this video of this guy, Kevin Gray Sports, saying the Dallas Mavericks are a team to keep an eye out on if LeBron requests a trade. Obviously, Golden State is a team that's been linked to LeBron for like the past 2-3 years. So, bro, I don't know. Like, the thought of trading LeBron James doesn't sound right. It sounds like unrealistic. Even when Luka got traded, it was like, oh snap, Luka, you can't trade someone like that. And then Luka got traded, but that's still not LeBron. Like LeBron is the NBA, bro. He darn near like McDonald's, bro. Golden State has nobody. Like they don't have anybody, bro. Like, you gonna trade Jonathan Kuminga in a signing trade for LeBron James? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna trade they don't even have Grimes anymore in Dallas. Who do you have as a young wing, exciting wing that comes off the bench for Dallas? Hold on, let me look at the Dallas Mavericks roster, bro. Because he's probably saying it in this video. He's like, oh, you could put together a package for so 30 years. Let me see. What is the Dallas Mavericks roster, bro? Players. So, Max Christie. So you gonna trade Max Christie back to the Lakers for Bron? Low key, maybe one of the teams in the East. Who could put together a package for LeBron? And what is it like? I feel like I don't know, bro. Do you really put together a stack package like Houston gave away their future for a rental of KD who's going to be there for a max of like what 2-3 years, do you really put your all into that? I don't see one player on here that I'm like, yo, this could be a good young piece for LeBron James. Straight, no, not a single one. Respectfully, dog. Maybe Cooper Flag. And they ain't doing that. I can see the Cavs or the Knicks. I think the Cavs. But see, they just got rid of Okoro. But maybe, what'd you say? Would you give up? See, would you give up one of them bigs? Would you give up one of the bigs for LeBron James? Okay, so you giving up Garland and Jared Allen? That's a nice package. Hey, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. SSB, you giving up Garland and Jared Allen for LeBron James and figure out the rest? Picks, money. I'm doing that if I'm the Lakers, bro. I'm doing that if I'm the Lakers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Knicks can't give me no package. I feel like Cat. What you gonna do? Have a team of Cat and Luka? Oh, that's not that bad. I forgot they still got Luka. So Garland, Allen, and maybe Hunter and a couple picks. That's a good package, bro, for a 2-year rental of LeBron. But see, hold on. Here's the thing. I don't think Cleveland gonna do that. Because fans, they keep asking, they were like, fans, are you open to LeBron ending his career here? And they said, I love Bron. Thank you for the championship. But no, they love the progress they're making right now. Once again, like with the Lakers, they feel like LeBron, if he comes back into a budding situation where they're figuring it out and winning together, he's going to ruin that. That's what Cavs fans feel like. They've been saying that for the past couple of years. But I think out of all the teams in the league, Cleveland can give you the best package. Cleveland can give you a good package. I don't know what the Knicks give you. Cat, other than Cat, like that's the only person I'm thinking of, unless you trade Brunson from. And I don't see why you would trade your franchise for LeBron James for a year. So, okay, the Knicks can go Mikal Bridges and Cat. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Who would go? But Golden State has nobody. They have nobody, bro. Like, I'm not taking Jimmy Butler for LeBron freaking James, dog. Like, LeBron has a free agent. As a free agent on the Cavs would be so stupid. LeBron as a free agent on the Cavs would be so stupid. Oh, LeBron coming back to the Cavs. But yeah. Oh, let me watch this.
As for where could LeBron go, I think it's a little bit too early for that. I don't think we're at the point of him asking out, but if he does, I assume there will be a list. And in terms of in terms of teams that would make sense, I came up with 4: Dallas, Cleveland, New York, and Golden State, in no particular order. But I will say that there's been some LeBron and Dallas buzz going on a couple of years now. Remember in the summer of 2023, right after Dallas had traded for Kyrie, there was that rumor out there that LeBron was going to go to Dallas on a vet minimum contract and team up with Draymond, and it was going to be Luka, Kyrie, LeBron, and Draymond. And that, of course, did not happen. But there has been some buzz, I will say, in the general NBA ether over the last
Facts, SSB. Those are the exact teams we just brought up.
Week or two with LeBron and Dallas. And if you just look,
Yo, I'm not trading Cooper Flag for LeBron James, bro. As crazy as that sounds, like 2-3 years ago, that would have sounded crazy. Like, yo, there's this white kid from Maine. I'm not trading him for LeBron. Like, that sounds insane. But I'm not trading. Nah, bro. You get 20 years of Cooper Flag and 2 years of LeBron James. What you want? But nah, I just don't like AD, Kyrie, Brian. Like, see, I know Chris Paul said, I'm staying on the West Coast. I'm staying in LA. Chris Paul, in that case, Klay Thompson on the team as well. Chris Paul has to sign. One last dance for Dallas, bro. One last dance for Dallas. We getting Chris Paul, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. The unction the unction going to Dallas, Texas this season. You know what I'm saying? Bring your cowboy hats. Hey, rest in peace, some 03. LeBron stuck in LA. Stuck in LA. Lakers being ran into the ground. It's not looking good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's finish the video.
Look at the situation. They have AD, they have Kyrie, they have Jason Kidd, who LeBron played
Jason Kidd want to go to the Knicks
with in with Team USA, and then also played under with the Lakers. Kidd was an assistant on that 2020 title team, and LeBron loved being coached by him. They also have Nico Harrison, which as funny as that is to sub, he is a former Nike guy, and LeBron is Mr. Nike. So I think LeBron is going to stay in LA. I think that's the way this ultimately plays out. And I mean, we've done this song and dance before with him before, right? And we've seen him apply pressure through the media, through statements. This does feel a little bit different than that, but I think he stays. But if he does ask out, if it gets to that point, if the disaster scenario for the Lakers plays out where DFS leaves, they strike out in free agency in terms of an impact player, they don't make a trade or two, and LeBron is unhappy with the roster and wants out, I would say keep an eye on Dallas. That's all I'm going to say. With that, I think that's a team that would be on his list and in play.
Dallas has no other assets, bro, other than Cooper Flag, dog. I just, if that happens, bro, I would genuinely be like, bro, what the heck? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, they might just burn Nico Harrison. Nico Harrison, right? Is Nico's last name Harrison? It is. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I was hesitant on that. They would literally burn Nico Harrison's house to the ground. In GTA, of course, YouTube. In GTA. But that, I don't know. This is just insane to me. I want to look at some more of the transactions going on right now in the league, because a lot happened the day before free agency. So we'll just go through Sham's page. DeAndre Ayton finalizing a contract buyout. So he's been bought out, because I saw the official post from the Portland Trailblazers. A lot of people are saying the Lakers. I don't think that changes anything for the Lakers, even though they wanted a center for so long. He gives no effort. I don't think he really cares about basketball. He just happens to be tall, and he was good growing up, but he lost his fire for the game as soon as he made $1 million. Jabari Smith Jr., who I thought was a very interesting player potentially on the market. Obviously, Atlanta kid, so I'm a bit biased there. But he decides to just lock in 5-year extension, $122 million, and $122 million for 5 years, and he's staying locked in with the Houston Rockets. Bobby Portis Jr. is it looks like he's gonna stay with the Bucks through retirement. 3 years, $44 million. They forever just value him from that championship run. James Harden. He's declining. Okay. He's declining his player option to sign for a new deal, 2-year, $81.5 million. I think James is tired of moving, and he likes being home in LA. There's no point to keep moving for him. AJ Mitchell is so underrated. He doesn't even have a breaking news thing. Like, that's crazy. Like, where is his breaking news thing? But he's about to be signed to a 3-year deal for $9 million. Ayton to the Lakers makes sense. He has potential, but no motor. Exactly. Like, you're not going to get it from him at this point of his career. I'm not even going to lie to you if it ain't happened by now. This one broke my heart, because y'all know I wanted Colin Sexton Young Bull to come back home to the Hawks to back up Trae Young. The Hawks needed 2 things. They needed a backup point guard. They needed some scoring off the bench. They miss out on the top scorer, who could also be a backup point guard, and Colin Sexton. He doesn't miss a beat when Trae gets off the floor. However, he's now going to Charlotte, where he will back up LaMelo Ball. Or I don't even know if he'll back him up. He might just be starting in the backcourt with him. But LaMelo, he misses so many games that now you don't have much of a drop-off with Colin Sexton. He's an absolute dog. Yusuf Nurkic has just been a trading piece for like years now, dog. Harden is still relevant in 2025. He had a decent season last year. He's not like Houston James Harden where, he shifts the entire, I am the system. It's not like that, but he's still decent. Duncan Robinson, he is declining his $20 million. I think that's crazy. Duncan, I think if I'm Duncan Robinson, I take the $20 million because that contract is looking like a bad contract after last season. I think you take the $20 million, bro. You take the option, take the $20 million, and yeah, then you go from there next season as a free agent. Julius Randle is about to sign 3-year, $100 million. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise, bro. Shout out Julius Randle. They got Julius Randle and Nas Reed coming back. Pretty much everybody except for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's probably, it sounds like, going to the Hawks. But I think the Hawks need more than that. Because they need some scoring off the bench. You got Karis LeVert, who might go to the Pistons, or you might get Malik Beasley. It's just like the Hawks need some scoring off the bench, bro. Like, that's a big problem. That is a huge problem with the Hawks. Because if you get that with Porzingis, and Porzingis can give you, like they say, Porzingis get you 50 games, and Jalen Johnson can get you 60 games. That's an NBA Finals contender right there. Dorian Finney-Smith declining his option. He wants to test free agency. The fact that the Lakers are praying for Dorian Finney-Smith to come back, it's not a good sign, man. The Lakers are crumbling, dude. That's what happens, man, when you go top heavy. But hey, I guess you do that for Luka Doncic. JJ said, let's do it for Luka. Malik Beasley being investigated for gambling. Stop betting on yourself. First team all stupid. LeBron taking the $52.6 million, as we just read. You don't like the Randall contract? I've seen some, bro. It's like he 3 years, 100. Nas Reed signed for what? 5 years, 125. Nas Reed signed for 5 years, 125. Not gonna lie to you, gang. Julius Randle contract look all right. Beasley is in trouble. If he was betting on his own games, it is what it is, bro. Hawks pulled out, apparently. Good. Shout out to Beasley. Beasley, a hometown kid. Beasley might go to jail. Mike Vick. Atlanta said we already seen that before. What is oops. I mean, oh no, can't leak. I was about to leak on stream. All right. Nicholas Batum, he's declining his option to become a free agent. Boy, my heart skipped. I wasn't gonna lie to you. Sam Merrill, 4 years. Okay, so he's going back to the Cavs. Davion Mitchell, off night, signing 2 years, $24 million. Okay. What's Garrett Temple doing? Garrett Temple, how old is Garrett? Okay, his 16th season. So he signed for 3.6. Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, 3 years, $24 million. He reacted to it with this GIF, getting $8 million a year. That's pretty nice for him. Who is this? Justin Edwards. Oh, snap, Justin Edwards. He signed a new 3-year deal after declining his option. Houston is bringing back Jeff Green, Aaron Holiday, and Jashawn Tate. So they pretty much keeping everybody together. They re-signing Fred VanVleet as well. What John Collins doing? John Collins, he's getting his money. He opted in to get his $26.5 million. Get that money. You guys know Kyrie signed his big old deal. KP to the Hawks. What else? Oh, and then you guys know Mark Williams to the Suns. So yeah, that's everything. Marseille's out as the what is he, like president of basketball operations, something like that? GM. He's the guy who he put on, pretty much the Toronto Raptors to become a championship team. Why do you think betting? Oh, and he was gonna go to the Hawks, but he waited too late. The Hawks let Anzi Salah get a draft in. He got a draft in, and he flipped a whole bunch of nothing into Kristaps Porzingis. It was like, GG's, my boy. They said we're gonna keep Anzi as the lead guy, so he ain't coming to Atlanta anymore. Plus, there was a belief of like wherever he goes, they have a better chance of getting Giannis. I don't think that's gonna be the case either. Why do I think betting has become more of a problem? I think is really betting has always been a problem, as everybody knows, right? So we'll start there. I think one of the issues now is how accepted it's become publicly. Like every other commercial is like DraftKings, Prize Picks, what's on FanDuel, right? Like those three, this like the big three of betting that you just see on TV all the time. And GM. Marseille was the GM in Toronto. And let me think. I think it's just becoming a mainstream thing, and everybody's kind of doing it. And people are constantly like DMing the players about their like things and all that. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know, because gambling money is play money for professional athletes. You're getting Malik Beasley. Hold on, let's go to Spot Rack. Malik Beasley Spot Rack. All right. So Malik Beasley was getting $6 million, bro. He was getting $6 million. All right. Hold on. Pause this. It didn't pause at all. That didn't do anything. There we go. Malik Beasley was getting $6 million. Like the little flips you do to get 70,000 or 200,000, 300. Like if it's a parlay and everything like that, and you got a big bank of people and they pour in a lot of money and you get six figures from it, that's still nothing compared to $6 million, bro. There's so much else to gamble on. If you want to gamble on, just gamble on something else, bro. Like gamble on cars, gamble on blackjack, gamble on the slots, gamble on this. Like you gambling on the sport that you play. You can even gamble on the dang kids, gamble on NCAA, gamble on the WNBA, gamble on swimming, gamble on tennis. I think Coco Gauff is going to win the French Open. You gambling on the sport you play. In the future, we're going to see some 30 for 30 on this betting stuff. It's crazy because it's like Pete Rose was like, banned from baseball for this. And then he dies. No. It becomes mainstream. He dies, and then they put him in the Hall of Fame. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing right now, dude? I think it was easier to get away with betting back in the 90s and the 2000s. 100%. Betting has always been an issue. Like, you got to think, like, the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Not to get too much into those conspiracy theories and of what happened when he left the game to go play baseball. But if you know, right? And it's like, so betting's always been the thing. Allen Iverson allegedly and reportedly not leaving casinos for 2-3 days at a time in the same clothes, gambling in casinos now post-retirement. Charles Barkley being open about his gambling issues since the 90s, since he's been in the spotlight in the 90s, Gambling's always been a thing, but it's just like, don't be betting on your own league, bro, when you're in the league. Like, that's just stupid. Because the money you getting from that can't even be no real money compared to what you're already getting. If that makes sense. To what you're already getting for those in the back. But yeah. Okay, there's that. Moving on to Captain CC. CC, do you love me? Are you riding? Oh, hold on. SSB said some rich multimillionaire could call up an agent and tell your player to get to miss over 6 shots, and both of you guys could get a cut. Player fulfills the objective, and they all get the money. It's still stupid. You still stupid. If you think you're gonna get away, like I said, if you think you're gonna get away with like a robbery or any type of crime like that, like a major crime in 2025, brother, you're cooked. Especially if it's a high profile enough thing, because the technology that we have is just too insane these days, dog. It's too insane. So if you really think you about to get away with that communication, like your agent was texting the person, your agent was DMing the person, you're cooked. It's a digital trail there. Unless you guys were calling each other on flip phones, you're cooked, buddy. Rodman was a big casino degenerate. Exactly. Rodman going to Vegas in the middle of a playoff series. You guys seen The Last Dance. CC is a team captain for the 2025 WNBA All-Star game. I hate this. Not that Caitlin Clark is a team captain. I hate this because I'm tired of the team captain. No, it doesn't work. Go back to East and West. Just East and West, bro. Like this whole draft a team and you play over here. And our Los Angeles Sparks plays with a member of the Atlanta. I hate that, bro. I hate it so much, dude. Just East and West. Keep it simple. You're trying to make the All-Star game some sensationalized event. And it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be fun. It's really more about who gets in the game than the actual game. You play the game, let everybody throw up threes, let everybody throw up no-look passes, and do a half-court shooting competition in the middle of it, airball a couple of the half-court shots, hit a fan in the front row in the face, have Aubrey Plaza laugh at it with her crutches and move on, bro. Like, get back to the season in a couple of days. It doesn't have to be, oh, we're going to make it more competitive by having them draft the players. And because then, like they said, you're going to have a situation where Caitlin Clark is going to be in a position where she got to draft Angel Reese, or people are going to make it a thing if she doesn't draft Angel Reese. It's just a lot. Just a lot, bro. Shout out to Nafisa Collier for getting it for the West Coast. Clark earns second straight All-Star selection, and Collier receives fifth nod. Both players are captains for the first times. Remaining 8 starters to be revealed on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. WNBA head coaches to select the All-Star reserves. Clark and Collier will draft their All-Star rosters and from a pool of starters and reserves during WNBA Countdown presented by Google on Tuesday. Reigning Kia WNBA Rookie of the Year and 2024 All-NBA WNBA selection, Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever, and 2024 Kia WNBA Defensive Player of the Year and Kia WNBA Runner-Up, MVP runner-up. Nafisa Collier of the Minnesota Lynx have been selected as the captains of the 2025 AT&T WNBA All-Star Game after the conclusion of WNBA All-Star Voting 2025 presented by Ally. The 2025 AT&T WNBA All-Star Game will be played at the Greenbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, the home of the Fever, on Saturday, July 19th on ABC, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. The game broadcast will be preceded by a half-hour edition of WNBA Countdown presented by Google on ABC at 8 p.m. Eastern. Clark and Collier earned the captain roles by virtue of being the 2 All-Star starters who received the most fan votes. Clark received 1.2 million votes from fans, and Collier received 1.1 million. Goodness gracious. Clark is averaging 18.2 points per game and a career high 8.9 assists a game. Collier ranks number 1 in the WNBA for scoring, a career high 24.5 points a game. 4th in rebounding, 8.4 rebounds a game, while guiding the Lynx to a league's best 13-2 record. The remaining 8 starters for the AT&T WNBA All-Star Game will be announced tomorrow during the segment during ESPN's NBA free agency. Oh my goodness, we are gonna eat tomorrow. I'm so excited. EA Sports is in the game. We got basketball tomorrow, baby. Free agency and WNBA All-Star announcements. We eating tomorrow. Man. We talking, bro. We talking. And then the rest of it is just like, you draft these players, you get these players, and that's that. I will read the rest, but it's just background information. Let me see what SSB said. I don't think they will ever fix the All-Star Game effort issue. Do I think CC's a bit overrated? Caitlin Clark is cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. Caitlin Clark cold, bro. She cold. You got to give props where props is due. Do I think Caitlin Clark is the best player in the league? No, but I think Caitlin Clark fans, most of them, agree with that as well. That she's not the best player in the league. I don't. I think people can make an argument she's top 5. I don't necessarily have her in my top 5. Top 10 for sure. Her and Angel Reese, I think, are top 10 for sure. Like ESPN, going back to it, and that brings me up to the next thing, bro. ESPN, bro, with the preseason playoff rankings, player rankings, and things of that sort, dog. And they had Angel Reese 25th. I said, oh man, y'all disrespectful. And guess what? Angel got off to that slow start. People were saying the me bounds and she trash and she this and 100% SSB. She that. What she come back and do? First of all, look at the stats, averaging 12 and 12. Goodness gracious. Let's look at the last. Yeah, let's look at the last. We can even go back further than that if we want to. Let's go back to, yeah. I would say probably going back to dang, just to be fair, the 10th of June. So the last 20 days, Angel Reese has put up 17 and 11, 12 and 9, 11 and 13, 17 and 10, 9 and 2. That was an off game. 10 and 19, stupid. 18 and 17, incredible. 17 and 18, 24 and 16, and 7 assists. And then in the Sparks, she just loves playing the Sparks, apparently. 18, 17, and 6 assists is ridiculous, bro. She shot 6 of 12 from the field in the first matchup when she had 18 and 17. In the second matchup, she shot 10 for 19. Goodness gracious, Angel Reese. She went 0 for 2 from 3, but she made a 3-pointer in the last game. She made a 3-pointer a couple games before that. In Phoenix, that was her worst game of the stretch where she only had 9 points. But yeah, man, she's shooting the 3. She's stretching the game out. She's a face-up. I don't know. I really like seeing this. I really enjoy seeing this from Angel. She's still fouling. You see 5 personal fouls in the last 2 games, but she's being aggressive defensively. And that's what happens when you're a great defender like her. I do want to say this because this wasn't even on the docket. I just want to say this. Ryan Howard, I hope Ryan Howard gets better soon. She was in an arm sling, left the game early today in the win against the New York Liberty. Even though I give Ryan Howard a tough time about her offensive kind of scoring inconsistencies, to be more specific, as someone who was drafted as a franchise player and marketed as a franchise player, her defense, oh man, her defense is crazy, dog. Her defense has been crazy this season. She's been locked in. She's been Atlanta's best perimeter defender. Plus, on switches, when she ends up in the post, she holds her own against players like DeWanna Bonner and other post players as well. Nafisa Collier, as you guys seen from that game a couple of nights ago and stuff like that. Like, she holds her own in the post if she ever has to switch and has found herself like in a mismatch and things of that sort. That's crazy as a guard, you know what I mean? So shout out to Ryan Howard. And yeah, defense matters. It's 50% of the game. Once again, going back to Luka Doncic, like, oh, everybody just looks past the fact that this man is a revolving door on the biggest stage, the NBA Finals. Defense is 50% of the game, bro. Race hustlers make you think she's a bum. You guys know what it is with Angel Reese, bro. You guys already know what that is with Angel Reese. But yeah, shout out to Angel Reese, dog. She's really coming up because, like I said, she struggled at the beginning of the season and of shooting from the field. You see 0 and 8, 0 for 8 from the field right here. 3 of 9, 2 of 6. She was shooting tour dates, 2 of 7. 8 of 13 was good here when she shot the 17, and this is the stretch we're talking about, up from June 10th to here. It's been good overall, more so than other stuff. She only shot 1 shot in this game, in the Phoenix game, where she had 9 points, and it was a 3-pointer that she made. Shout out to Angel Reese, bro. Who you came to see? Angel Reese. All right, next thing. Let's get to the next thing. So that's 50 minutes of basketball. I feel a little better now. 50 minutes of basketball because I was like, dang, we doing streamers again. And I know if we do streamer content too much, specifically like a beef, that means it's time to start reading again on stream, bro. I gotta start reacting to the news again on stream. I gotta get back in the cycle. It was a weekend, so like reporters be off for real. So the news cycle be a little more chill. It all started with this. And I know I said the Reggie and DDG beef is the most pointless beef of the year. But it all started with this today because Reggie continued to take it to newer heights. This is what I wanted to say. This all seemed like at the beginning, DDG stretched it to make money and everything like that because he's kind of made it known that, okay, I do online beefs to make money and things of that sort, and that's what we do. And Reggie was like, no, I'm not doing nothing fake. Like, that's corny, that's whack, that's lame. But now it seems like Reggie is stretching the beef for the sake of that. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. So with that being said, this is how it all started today with DDG saying he wanted to squash the beef.
Listen, Reggie. It ain't even that deep. It never been that deep. But you come on the internet and say, focus on that trash ass music, nigga, and expect me to just be like, come on, Reggie. Stop. No, nigga. That's just what it is, bro. But it ain't that deep, bro. Like, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to do all that extra shit. It's not that deep, bro. But like, as a grown ass man, bro, you was not finna get on the internet and say what you said to me personally. I don't know what you do with other niggas, but everybody know that shit get under my skin. And I'm giving y'all a heads up. If y'all want to get under my skin, that's what you say. But you got to be okay with what comes after that shit. You know what I mean? You got to be cool with it.
Shout out to DDG's honesty for finally saying that stuff gets under his skin. Because he really like goes over the top when people like talk about his music, bro. It was like that with Bruce, Playboy Max.
You don't want
Yo. So Reggie did this afterwards.
ain't no nigga that nigga don't want beef with, bro. Fuck is the internet. Nigga don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas keep thinking y'all Thanos. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? You niggas don't. Bro told me don't even do this, bro. Bro told me don't even do this. DDG hit Kyle like, bro, can you tell your mans chill? Cause I'm finna go at him. Should've just went at me. Why you calling, bro? You niggas calling niggas on me. Bro, you calling around. You niggas. Man. Y'all niggas. These the niggas y'all praise though. Niggas calling niggas on me. Bro, get your mans. He wildin'. You a grown ass man. Y'all niggas teaming up. I'm popping. I don't care. Fuck all y'all niggas, bro. When y'all see me, don't shake my hand.
You be like, hey, nigga, that's why your shoes untied. He'd be like, oh, nigga, that's why your granny died. If I motherfucking flick you with my finger, nigga, that don't mean that you throw a haymaker. That means flick a nigga back. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes from a regular joking matter to a fucking, nah, nigga, now we got to box. Now we got to fight. Now we got to do all this other shit because you don't understand levels of joking.
Joke with this dick, nigga.
Oh,
as a grown ass man, niggas not trying to hear all that, bro.
Oh, my God.
Fuck, my nigga. You only started streaming because your other careers, you know the real, my nigga. If you didn't start streaming, how well would that music be doing?
Hey. Oh my goodness, bro. I had to turn it down myself on my computer, so I was like, I don't know how to control the volume on the thing screen share. But yeah, he mad loud.
DDG, that's my honest question. If you didn't start streaming, how well would that music be doing, bro? Like, none of you niggas is bigger than Big Bro. Consonant gonna always be bigger than you little niggas, bro. Shout out to my niggas, man. Then I seen them other niggas.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Reggie funny, dog. That was hilarious. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie, my nigga. FaZe, y'all FaZe niggas, bro. Fuck FaZe, man. No cap, boy. Like, it be up with y'all niggas too, bro. Get back, little nigga. Stop crying. Get back, nigga. Grown ass man, nigga, crying. Get back, nigga. Get back, nigga. Get back, nigga. Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up. Streaming world was mad boring. Y'all niggas pussy. Turn it up, nigga. Diss me, nigga.
Max hasn't even streamed in a month and a half. How are people?
Man, that nigga Max told me he was pulling up to my stream. He should have pulled up, man. Niggas know what it is. Don't give a fuck.
He trolling.
Max told me he was gonna pull up to my stream twice.
Trolling.
Bro, I'm a grown ass man, gang. Don't play with me, mud. Don't give a fuck.
At first, I thought he was serious in that DDG response. Now I see he just trolling. But like, why? Did he do it because he's bored? He's just said he's bored. I guess he's trying to get money. Hey.
You feel me? Should have pulled up on that stream, mud. I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. Should have pulled up. I'm not pussy, bro. I'm in the industry now. Y'all gotta see me one day, you feel what I'm saying? So I'ma just keep doing me, mud. Like, fuck it. Y'all niggas ain't gotta fuck with me. Y'all niggas ain't gotta fuck with me, bro. No cap. I got the bros. Niggas ain't gotta fuck with me. I'ma just grind my way to the top like I been.
Let me see.
What Dub say?
It's a couple niggas that you don't want to be with. So, I'm gonna be honest. My brother, I've seen the whole clip, but my brother not wrong. Be honest. It's a couple niggas that you don't.
What would Dub be without DDG and Woo Wop? A old broke ass nigga. Mind your business, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Mind your business. Let's be real, nigga. What would y'all niggas be? Ain't no nigga that nigga don't want beef with, bro. Fuck is the internet. Nigga don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas keep thinking y'all Thanos.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Meanwhile, Convy and his auntie. Oh yeah, this is a Malik Beasley thing, by the way.
One of them hella bets?
Yeah. They bet.
Oh my god.
They be coming for his head on Twitter.
Oh my
bro.
god. Y'all
That's
are
Twitter, bro.
insane,
Twitter hates on
bro.
everyone.
Oh my god.
If I do good, they mad that I didn't do good the lane before. If I don't do good, they mad that I
You can't win.
can't win.
Have you ever got like a crazy DM?
I've gotten all types of DMs.
You don't respond though, right?
No.
All right, yeah.
I didn't pay your rent. Cash.
Yeah, no, they be saying they be cashing. They be cashing their
Cash. I mean, get out my DMs, y'all. Bet on something else.
Someone said they need more rebounds. Bro, he's not a fucking rebounder, bro.
Hey, honestly, the parlays changed the game, bro. Like,
It's annoying, right?
It's annoying as hell. Like,
Because you're playing a game, bro.
to me, this is a real thing that I want to get out to the world. Like, I don't think basketball should be under entertainment. I think, like, 4 or 5 years ago, they made it entertainment. I think it should be a sport. I think it should be real. Like, basketball is my life, bro. I've grown up on it. You know what I mean?
You know,
First of all, shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Malik Beasley on that side. That's one of the dumbest things I ever heard in my life. Basketball should have never became entertainment. I feel like 4 or 5 years ago it became entertainment, but it should be considered a sport. Buddy, newsflash, to get paid millions of dollars to play said sport, it has to be under the umbrella of entertainment. The reason why there's 20,000 fans in arenas and the playoffs waving their towels saying defense is because it's entertainment. The reason why there's a mascot for every 30 team and they come out during timeouts and dance on the logo during the timeout breaks is because it's entertainment. What are you saying? What did you even try to say right there, bro? It didn't even make sense. That's how you know. See, I was about to get disrespectful, but I'm not going to get disrespectful because I salute to Malik Beasley. I don't know the man, and I don't want to speak on people on personal things of people I don't know. Shout out Malik Beasley, but The fact that you said this when you was betting the whole time is crazy, brother. Allegedly betting. Cover myself legally. All right. Oh, I want to see this.
Oh my fucking god! Borgo! Borgo, hell! Huh? Borgo, hell! Oh my god,
That's 100% brain rot content. 100% brain rot content. Someone say, Rashad, you need to read the news again.
Earnings with my nigga KC3, the biggest. Shout out.
Okay, that we already reacted to that. All right, I think there's some more clips or whatever from this entire thing.
Who we starting with first? Cause niggas gotta get to that point where niggas is just. I might be a little bit pussy, but damn, it's a 20v1. These niggas got the Avengers, bro.
Wait, hold on. Where's Tylil? Why is Ray not taking your side? Every clip I've seen, Ray is taking everybody else's side and saying, why is Reggie beefing with so-and-so? Where is Rakai? Rakai doing this brain rot content per usual, acting like he's too stupid to operate. He's a 16-year-old. Be careful, Rashad. He's a minor. Watch how you speak about people's minors and things of that sort. This beef is brain rot content as well. Clock it, SSB, clock it then. But he talking about the 20v1. Where is your? You know what I'm saying? You live in a house with 6 other people. Where are they?
Yo, these niggas is recruiting everybody. These niggas got the Avengers, bro. It's just me. These niggas got the Avengers, gang. Like, niggas be needing the whole world to go against me, man. All I gotta say, if you niggas not getting in the booth, just shut your bitch ass up. If y'all niggas ain't getting in the booth, shut y'all bitch ass up. I don't even want to talk. Y'all niggas ain't trying to get in the booth. Niggas ain't trying to go song for song. Shut y'all bitch ass up, bro. A lot of niggas dickying, bro. Like, word to my nigga Dez. Suck my dick, nigga! Suck my fucking dick! Suck my fucking dick! All you niggas is pussy! Almighty J, you pussy! You really pussy, bro! Nobody was talking about you in the last 3 years, man! Like, who says cut on that new Almighty J? Somebody please name 5 DDG songs off the top of the head. Not including Moonwalking and Calabasas remix. He remade the song 20 times. Like, bro. Niggas really getting me tight, bro. Niggas really getting me tight, bro. Like, I'm pussy. Like, I won't go at these niggas. Every day of my life, I will dedicate it on hating on a nigga. You niggas don't know the level of hate I will go to really make you niggas understand I'm a D1 hater. I would hate you niggas every day. I don't give a fuck. And half of you niggas don't got more money than me. I've been stacking, nigga. What? Fuck is y'all talking about?
Okay. All right. Now that I got past the 2 minutes, here we go. SSB. So the press conferences, usually they do probably about a couple hundred every single night. You know, and then the stream clips, they usually start off slow and then pick up. But most of them would be like as you see, 10, 20 views the first day, and then they might jump up eventually and then might plateau around 100. And then every now and again, there's a couple that get to 1,000. The ones that get to 1,000 the first day, they start off at 100, 200. Now, I want you to look. We talked about yesterday. I talked about Team USA, talked about basketball, Paige Beckers. We had the discussion about Elliott Wilson and Not Like Us and rap hits and everything like that. The little segment that I did on this Reggie and DDG beef, 300 views already. This is probably going to get to close to or over 1,000. The rest of these are going to plateau around 100. Now, the rap hits or the Elliott Wilson joint, that might get, 500, 700. But that's just a reality of the situation, bro. Like I did the Jimmy Atchison thing. I worked like 3 days on it nonstop. I say this all the time. It's got like 30 views. The same day, the night before, reacting to streamers because I didn't have enough time to look up news stories and everything like that. I talked about Duke Dennis talking about his children. It had like 8,000 views, bro. And the Jimmy Atchison joint had 30 views. So it's like, it is what it is, man. The internet likes what the internet likes, bro. The internet likes what the internet likes.
That nigga spamming that shit. He said you would still be in B more without Kai. But I'm not, nigga. Fuck you. Eat dick, nigga. Damn. Yo, ban that nigga from my chat 100 times, bro.
Shit.
Dead ass. Just play ping pong with that
times.
nigga, bro. GG's in the chat for that nigga, bro. Damn, niggas want me stuck in the hood so bad, bro. I'm grinding. You feel me?
Yeah. They gotta appreciate you. The one that hate you.
Shit crazy, bud. It's really niggas sitting at home hoping I fail right now. I love that shit though. Cause it's like, bro, if niggas not hating on you, who is you? Like, nobody. You feel me? I love that shit, bro. Oh my god.
Haters. Like I appreciate
niggas
you. Like,
really hating on me. Yes, bro.
W haters, man. You get haters. Shit
I love that shit, bro. It's really niggas who wake up and hate on me every day, man. Yeah. Thank y'all niggas, bro.
And to never stop too. Like you gonna keep this shit going.
You can't pay him to stop.
Like it's 5 years later, you still hating. Like under ear post to like motherfuckers don't stop.
Now one of my biggest haters, I had to block him. I got a new biggest hater now. Like you ever just have a nigga, you look in his DM, you like, damn, bro, this nigga don't say nothing positive.
He coming all crazy.
But I fuck with it though, cause it be like, damn, when I pop my shit, he don't say nothing though.
Yeah.
Like,
he don't get like his eyes be closed when it's that time.
Mind you, this all started because Reggie took a random Instagram follow, aka a fan, to the streamer prom, and she ended up trying to scam her followers. That's where this all stemmed from. It's kind of insane to see like where the ego will take you, bro. Ego will take you to some crazy places. But like he said he was bored with the streamer world. So,
hey, please name 5.
Okay, all right, we already seen that clip. All right, where else we at? Scuba, I seen that one. Okay. Is there any other one that I haven't seen? And then we'll get out of here. Oh, Almighty J says something.
You a Kai Sinat do boy. Kai tell you jump, you gonna say how high, daddy? Get your stupid ass on somewhere. You mad about that bitch gang? Let that shit go, bro. Keep that shit playing, bro. We all fuck hoes, gang. Let that little bitch go, bro. Don't be you too tender about that shit, gang. Why you so tender about that bitch, bro? You literally crashing out with everybody about this bitch, gang. Why is you so tender about that bitch, gang?
And woman, respectful young woman.
You tender, bro. You too chicken tender, bro. Get a new bitch and she don't even look that good. That bitch weak. You see her teeth, gang?
Oh, man.
Her mouth fucked up. I ain't even want to fuck that bitch. I was just gonna do it to prove a point, nigga. Stop playing on me. That bitch weak as hell, gang. She can't sit in the room next to no bitch that's really something, gang. What are you talking about? She's a fucking mascot.
All right. Let me see what else. I got a couple more links.
I could literally sit here and say you wouldn't be shit without Kai. I can say that's my opinion, but that's my opinion, right? I can say, oh.
That's a fact, bro. You can definitely say that. That's definitely your opinion. Oh, shit. My dumb ass done. What the fuck? Oh, shit. My fucking intro. All right, well, like I said, you can definitely say that. That's definitely your opinion. But is that true? It's not true. I feel like Kai put me in one of the greatest positions I've ever been in my life. But in order to even get noticed, you have to be doing something. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it's 50% true and 50% false. But I really think that a lot of people think that, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with thinking that though. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing wrong with thinking that. But me saying that your ass, it's actually statistically true. And I'm finna show you. It's statistically true because I actually checked your YouTube channel. Bro.
Yeah,
you got 50
views in 1 year. All right. Is there anything else interesting?
Or it's like you already got hate
I don't
for no reason.
I don't know.
Like I mean, I don't get it. Like I don't get it, chat. For my
See here, I'm glad SSB stayed in the chat because this is an interesting conversation and discussion. Ray J said he's botting. 100% Ray J's botting. So it was like maybe a couple weeks ago where I was like just tuned in to Twitch a lot, like for the first time, like for real. And I don't mean like Twitch, you'd be like, Rashad, that's cap. You always no, I'm talking about I usually watch stuff on YouTube, like the replays on YouTube, or even if I was watching lives, I watch a lot of, just YouTube lives. So, but this was my first time on Twitch.tv, everything like that, on a heavy basis. And Ray J was always on the homepage near the top because he would always have 7,000 viewers. So you go in Ray J's page, 7,000 viewers, the chat moved just like my chat. Hey, SSB, the chat moved just like when you and Nate in here. It moved like this. And he has 7,000 people on there. Someone like he gotta be V-botting. So for Ray J to actually say, yeah, so what? I'm V-botting and what? Like that's true, 100%. I'm never gonna V-bot, bro. Like people gonna know, dog. You gonna know it's less than 10 people in here. You gonna know. I'm not gonna V-bot because when it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in the hundreds and then the thousands and stuff like that, like people will know it's real. It's actually real. Rumble's the worst with it. I'd imagine because not that many people just tuned into like, well, no, I ain't gonna say that. Because Rumble, you got the right wingers. The right wingers is on Rumble. It's like True Social. You'd be like, who's on True Social other than Donald Trump? It's a whole world of, you know what I'm saying, True Social people out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one dude, it was a rare person who commented on my Candace Owens video and was like, yeah, you lied. You lied, this and that. Ooh, ooh. And what happened with that? I clicked on this page. I said it was rare because he had his face on this page. And I was like, this is totally the opposite of who I am as a person. Like, why would he agree with what I had to say about something like this? His entire life perspective is the opposite of mine. Anyway, shout out to Rumble. Rumble, the viewer stays on the screen for 5 minutes, even though you have exited. Oh, man, yeah. That's definitely bottom, bro. That's 100% bottom to stay on for 5 minutes to keep your number on there. I think YouTube keeps it real, but sometimes YouTube be showing 0 and people be in my chat. Like, beyond just SSB, people be like saying stuff. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But these guys, I don't know if Reggie's view botting. I don't think anybody in the Clover House is view botting, especially like Tylil, Reggie, Ray. Those are just big streamers. Rakai, big streamers, popular guys. I don't think DDG's view botting because he's DDG. Like, I know a lot of people didn't know who DDG was before Halle on a mainstream level, but on the internet, DDG's been millions of followers and stuff like that since 2016, 2017.
Boy did respond on some real respectful shit. You would have crashed out.
If he would have said what he said to Jay to me, nigga, top 5 worst of all time, boy, nigga, I'd be doing a 30-hour stream talk about that shit. Digging deep as possible, nigga. Fuck no. I ain't letting no nigga play with me, bro. I don't give a fuck who he is.
I don't get it, chat. Like, I really don't get this shit, man. Like, no bullshit. I don't get it. Almighty J.
Also, people gotta rap. Like, rappers gotta rap, bro. Rappers, at the end of the day, rappers gotta rap. The reason why Travis Scott ain't respond with a track yet to Pusha T. Remember when people was like, "Oh, Travis Scott gonna come out. Don't be surprised if Travis come out with a track by the weekend for Pusha T." The reason why it hasn't come out yet because Pusha doesn't. I mean, Travis doesn't rap. These rappers, if you rapping for money, just know this is what I'm gonna be expecting of you. Anybody rapping for some money, If you rapping for some money and you in a rap, and rap has blessed you with 6 figures or more, heck, even 50,000 or more, right, in your lifetime, rap has blessed you. And someone calls you out about your rapping ability or music or this or that with the platform, and everybody jumping on the train because they said it, you need to get in the booth and rap. I don't care. Oh, I ain't really a battle rapper. I ain't really a barred up lyrical miracle. No, you are a rapper. I do not care, bro. I don't care if you make swag music. I don't care if you rap about your clothes. I don't care if you rap about your girl. I don't care if you rap about riding on a PJ and taking a Percocet and falling asleep and waking up to 6 racks in your. I don't care. You need to rap. That is rap music. It is hip hop. It is a sport. It is rap music. Rap. So this Almighty J thing, if he calls you the worst rapper and you respond on a stream in the studio talking about, hey man, you don't want to talk about that, bro. Man, you call me a whack rapper or whatever. That's whatever. That joke is old. Almighty J rap to this man, bro. You are a rapper. Reggie done made a diss song towards the girl with Funny Mike the same night that the scammer allegations came out. He don't even rap. He's a streamer. If I'm a rapper and I feel a way about somebody talking about my rapping ability, you know what I would do? I would rap to that person. Your response. Not just get on no stream and no Instagram live and scream. Now, if you want to drop the song and then stream and then make double the money, go ahead and do that. But don't just yell on Instagram. I'm going to bring out my phone. You ain't never did nothing in your life. What? You are a rapper. That is your profession. R-A-P-P-E-R. Rap. That's what you do. That's what you get. That's why people pay $100 to see you in a concert. To see you rap. Rap, bro. Rap. Stop talking. Rap. Shut up. Rap. If you want to go on stream and make your stream money and make your Snapchat money and everything, YouTube money after that, go ahead and do it. TikTok money, make it after that. But rap first. People call you a trash rapper and you get on the internet, start crying on the live stream. Rap. What is y'all doing? That's the reason why people don't take you serious as a rapper now. Because people call you trash as a rapper, and instead of addressing it on a track, you cry about it on live. What that sound like? Do that sound like a live streamer or do that sound like a rapper? If you come back, it's another viewer. And so it's 2 viewers, even though one guy came in and came out through Rumble. Yeah, that's definitely cheating. Meek Mill was expected to rap in this beef with Drake. And he did. He came back and he said, and because it happened 2-3 weeks later in July 2015, I was there. We were all there. It wasn't that long ago. It was only 10 years ago. And I know only 10 years ago sound like some old head stuff, but it was only 10 years ago, right? Almost to the month now. It's almost July. But in it, right? He called out Drake for getting peed on in the movie theater. I think he said by T.I. and he smacked him, and Diddy smacked him and he ain't do nothing and all this stuff. Like Meek Mill exposed all of that. Like he was really rapping too. But guess what? Back to back was catchier and it happened quicker. And he said, I waited 4 days. Where y'all at? I drove here to Rule Play ARF. And that's how Drake won. Shout out to Drake. So it's like, I feel like that's another reason. Once again, going back to Drake. Drake should have took his L more gracefully, bro. You took an L, bro. You took 2 L's. Pusha T in this one. Pusha T, you said, caught me slipping. Okay, so what? Play this one off and get right. Get back in the gym. Get ready for the next battle. Whoever else come for you that's on that level that you will respond to. You know what I'm saying? Because you won one. Drake has won one. And Drake is not afraid to go to battle. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Drake, bro. I think Kendrick was the one that I was like, oh, he's scared to go directly at Kendrick. Like, Kendrick keeps sneak dissing him, and he's been doing it for the past 12 years. Drake has only been dropping little hints here and there. Oh, yeah, I run your city because I'm in LA and they love me. I run your city. And Drake never fully did it until last year. So, was what it was. Drake going after The Weeknd is stupid. That's some money stuff. So whatever business and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Business and behind the scenes books. Because you got to think Drake is the one who put Weeknd on, you know? So it's like, can you be mad if Weeknd has become like a stadium artist, probably making north of 100 million a year? You know what I'm saying? Can you be mad at Drake wanting 10 million of that 100 mil a year? And I'm the one that put you on. You sung for me, or I had you sing for me. What Drake say? The first time I heard Weeknd sing was right here in front of this hotel lobby in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what it is, bro. If you put that person on and you wanted him to be OVO, you wanted him to be your artist, and he got out and you felt like the business and the way that the breakup happened wasn't amicable, it wasn't like very business smart, then it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I had to say. It's 3:43. It is a weekday. I got work in like 6-7 hours, so I'm gonna get 6-7. I don't even know why I said 7. I got work in 6 hours. Yeah, but by that logic, you could say CMB cut deserves a cut. Yeah, they do. Because, but I don't know if Weeknd was ever officially OVO. That's the thing. So I ain't gonna lie. If Weeknd was never officially OVO, I gotta watch I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video about it. You know what? We'll just add that to the list tomorrow, and we'll just watch that YouTube video of like the beef and the history behind between Drake and Weeknd. Because I'm not from Toronto. I'm from the South, so all that business and the details of why they beefing and stuff like that is beyond me. But I do know that it's based on money and business. That's what I do know. And Drake is the one that introduced Weeknd to the world. But if Weeknd never officially signed his OVO papers, it ain't no. If he ain't never signed his OVO papers, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? He ain't never signed his OVO papers. He just said he was OVO, and you gave him an owl chain. And now you mad that he went off and became a superstar because he never signed official papers. You want him to go all brotherhood and loyalty. Drake, you don't even, allegedly what it looks like, you don't even be moving off loyalty and, you know, brother, and all that stuff. Y'all, good night. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. If nobody else told you, I care for you. I will be back on live tomorrow because I'm live each and every single day. Shout out to SSB showing love in the chat tonight. Until next time, y'all, please take care of y'all.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.